What's up guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I'm gonna do a quick and little breakdown on a beat that I made yesterday. It's in the style of LUH and other Florida type artists. Before we dive into the breakdown, I would highly appreciate if you check out my latest dark trap sample pack, which I released on this channel too. And I also started another sample pack channel where I post Florida type samples like these weekly as well. So if you're interested in something like that, make sure to check it out. Yeah, I'll show you the beat really quick and then we dive into the breakdown. Let's go. So the most important part about like LUH and Florida type beats is that they're really simple, have a nice chord progression and sound a bit dark but also smooth. For that I just laid down a simple C minor thread right here and just changed the D sharp to D right here and then changed the bass note from the C to the A sharp right here. For the sounds you can choose between like electric pianos and also real pianos. I just like to go with electric pianos most of the time. For that I can recommend SRX keyboards. I use the 11th preset Touch EP SRX and altogether it sounds like this. Yeah, that's pretty repetitive but also pretty simple and has a lot of space for the artist. So what you're gonna do next is layer the sounds with different pads, with another organs, with different whatever sounds that fit into the type of it. For that I went into Omnisphere and chose a new US cheese preset which sounds like this. It's a bit quiet but I think the pattern will be more clear. Yeah, and just copy paste the pattern, layer the sound, and with the piano it sounds like this. That's it, and now we just layer it again with another sound. I think I went for like a pad sound or something. Yeah, it's the pad Angelus from the Polaris Omnisphere bank by Drumworld. It's also a really nice bank for Omnisphere users. So if you have Omnisphere, check out Drumworld. And yeah, if we layer it with the piano, everything together sounds like this. Yeah, so everything together blends in perfectly and creates such a unique and smooth atmosphere. Next I went into Purity and got this bell. Pretty simple, just in the 1 and the 5, just to add like some vibe or some. Then what I also really like to do is go into Xenology and look for some like drum sounds. I think you know what I mean. These are like island drums or some. And yeah, they're pretty nice for this style of sound. And yeah, I just laid down this simple melody. Then I wanted to add like another simple and repetitive melody. For that I went into Keyscape, so let's try preset, and just laid down like these simple 2 notes which just accent like the pads and the electric piano. Strings are also really important in that style because they give them such a warm and nice like vibe. For that I went into SRX strings, chose the 12th preset right here, and just laid down the simple C and the 5th. So I just went down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and pitched it up 1 octave. You can also let it there and in the second part right here pitch it up, but I just like the vibe of it like that, and it sounds like this. The last thing I did was choosing a bass. For that I went into Contact and took the Rickenbacker bass, which I can recommend you all. I just laid down this bouncy pattern, I guess. Just play around with the rhythm a bit and find a groove that fits the vibe. The bass itself sounds like this. Yeah, so pretty groovy. I like it. That's basically it for the whole sample. I also added some accents, which I can show you right now. They just added like the little spice into the melodies. There's typical war sounds from the guitars and they sound like this. Yeah, so these are all the elements I added into the sample. Now the sample is complete. I arranged it a bit and the full sample sounds like this. So let's dive into the drum part of it. I will break down every single sound I used and every single pattern I did. And yeah, the most important part of it is to also not do too complex stuff. So I do really basic things. The snare pattern, for example, I just chose this sound and laid down just like a simple pattern like this. Then I also had this hi-hat where I just cut like the parts in between, like here. I just deleted them to create a more bouncy hi-hat pattern. And I did a small roll right here. Yeah, and just repeated the 2 bars and copied it over. Yeah, together with the snare it sounds like this. Yeah, so nothing crazy, pretty simple. And then we can take a look into the open heads right here. I had one simply playing on the 1 and the 5 right here in the next 4 bars. And I had another open head right here, which I faded in with the velocity and also I think panned them left right, which is also like a nice tip to create some more bounce and vibe. And together with the hi-hats it sounds like this. Yeah, so pretty simple, nothing crazy. And yeah, now we dive into the perks, which are pretty standard, I would say. We have the laser right here. And we have this clave perk, which is also pretty simple. And I also added this crash every 8 bars. So that's basically it. Now we dive into the 808, which is like the most complex, and not really complex, but yeah, the most versatile part in the drum pattern. On its own it sounds like this. Yeah, so again, nothing crazy, and altogether it sounds like this. So all in all, nothing really crazy. It's just like a simple beat, but has a lot of space for the artist to go crazy on. And yeah, now some tips for the arrangement, because I think a lot of people underestimate the arrangement. I also did it. So yeah, we just start right here and drop instantly into the drums with the main sound playing, and we have like an 8-bar intro with the drums, followed by an 8-bar intro with the bass playing and a crash. I also like to add drum fills to my beats, just as like ear candy and opener to it, just make it more bouncy, I guess. So the intro itself sounds like this with the drums. It's also really important if you're doing type beats to instantly hook your listeners to your beats. So that's also a really good tip to implement into your beats to like increase the retention rate and watch time of your beats. And yeah, let's just listen how this drum fill together with the beat drop sounds like. If you liked the video and the little breakdown on it, make sure to like the video, comment what you think of it, and subscribe if you want to see more like that. Make sure to check out my loop kits, also my type beat channels, and DM me on Instagram if you want to work. Yeah, that's it. Have a good time. Stay blessed. Bye.